The destroyers are key components of a modern navy. They can act independently or as part of a group. Most modern destroyers are multi-mission warships capable of anti-aircraft warfare (AAW), anti-submarine warfare (ASW), and anti-surface warfare (ASuW). Destroyers are costly to build and operate, hence only a few countries have them. In this video, Defense Updates lists the top 8 destroyers in the world. Before we proceed, a word on NordVPN, which is one of the most trusted VPN brands worldwide that has a no-log policy validated by Deloitte, an industry-leading Big 4 auditing firm. NordVPN provides an encrypted tunnel that protects your privacy by preventing external entry to your internet traffic, as well as enabling you to access content that's blocked based on geolocation. Best of all, with one NordVPN account, you can secure up to 6 devices at the same time. Get an exclusive NordVPN deal with massive savings by going to nordvpn.com/defense or clicking the link in the description. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. The Russian Udaloy class is based on the Krivik class anti-submarine vessel. Though designed as an anti-submarine warfare ship, Udaloy has limited anti-surface and anti-air capabilities. The class is considered an equivalent to Spruance-class destroyers of the U.S. Navy. The vessels of this class have an overall length of 163 meters and displacement of 7,570 tons fully loaded. Udaloy has a maximum speed of 33 miles per hour or 53 kilometers per hour and a range of 12,080 miles or 19,450 kilometers. Udaloy 2 has several improvements over the original. It's equipped with MR-760MA, Frigate MA, top plate 3D air search radar, and MR-320M Topaz V strut pair air surface search radar. Udaloy 2 class also has a Zvezda M2 sonar system that has a range of over 100 kilometers or 62 miles. The destroyers have 8, that's 2x4 cells, for P-270 Musket anti-ship missiles and 64 8x8 VLS cells for SA-N9 Gauntlet surface-to-air missiles. 2x4 533mm torpedo tubes are present for RPK-2 Vyuga, along with 2x10 RBU 12,000 anti-submarine rocket launchers. The warship also has 2 AK-130 130mm naval guns and 2 Kashtan CIWS close-in weapon system. The ship has an aft flight deck and 2 helicopter hangars to support the operations of 2 Ka-27 Helix ASW helicopters. The UK Royal Navy's Type 45 Daring-class destroyers have replaced the old Type 42 destroyers. The Type 45 destroyer has a length of 152 meters and has a displacement of approximately 8,000 tons. The designed top speed of the vessel is over 55 kilometers per hour or 35 miles per hour, while the range is more than 8,055 miles or 12,960 kilometers. The warships of this class have many sensors that include S-1850M 3D air surveillance radar and Ultra Electronics EDO MFS 7000 sonar. The primary weapon system of the Type 45 destroyer is the Principal Anti-Aircraft Missile System, PAMS. The missiles used for PAMS are the Aster-15 and the Aster-30. The Type 45 has 48 Silver Vertical Launching System, A-50, for these missiles. Aster-15 has a range of 30 kilometers or 18.4 miles, while Aster-30 has a range of 150 kilometers or 93 miles. For the anti-ship role, Harpoon Block 1C SSMs are present but are being replaced with naval strike missiles. Gun systems include one 4.5-inch Mark 8 naval gun, two DS-30B Mark I 30mm guns, two 20mm Phalanx CIWS, two Browning 50 caliber heavy machine guns, and six 7.62mm general-purpose machine guns. The Type 45 destroyer has a flight deck and hangar to support the operations of a single helicopter and can accommodate either a Lynx HMA-8 or a Merlin EH-101 HAS-1 helicopter armed with anti-ship missiles and anti-submarine torpedoes. Noted for being the largest ever destroyers built by India, the P-15B Visakhapatnam class features substantial improvements in design, technology, and stealth over the P-15A class. The warships of this class displace 7,400 tons when fully loaded, have speeds in excess of 55 kilometers per hour or around 35 miles per hour, and range of about 7,400 kilometers or 4,600 miles. The main sensor is the Israeli IAI ELM-2248 MF Star S-band Active Electronically Scanned Array AESA radar for tracking both air and surface targets. The primary long-range SAM on board is the Barak 8, which has been jointly developed by India and Israel and has a range of 90 kilometers or 56 miles. The destroyer is equipped with 32 Barak 8 missiles in 4 8-cell VLS, though the number can be increased to 64 as there are spaces available. The role of CIWS, close-in weapon system, is left to the 4 AK-630 6-barreled 30mm Gatling guns, which are a last-ditch defense against missiles. It has an effective range of 4 kilometers or 2.5 miles. Other armaments include an Otto Melara 76mm main gun, two twin 533mm torpedo tubes for heavyweight torpedoes, and an RBU 6000 rocket launching system. The main anti-surface weapon is a battery of 16 vertically launched BrahMos supersonic long-range anti-ship missiles. This is one of the deadliest missile armaments of contemporary warships. The missile maintains a speed of Mach 2 to 3 throughout its flight and has a range of up to 800 kilometers or 500 miles. There's a plan to increase the load with 8 additional cells. Beyond the horizon, ASuW helicopters also provide ASuW capability. The Chinese Type 055 warships have an overall length of 180 meters and have a displacement of about 13,000 tons when fully loaded. They have a speed of 55+ kilometers per hour or 34 miles per hour and a range of 9,300 kilometers or 5,780 miles. A large number of sensors are present for optimal situational awareness. Type 055's biggest asset is the massive VLS Vertical Launch System Array. It's configured with a 112-cell VLS. The warship deploys the YJ-18 and YJ-21 for anti-ship duties. For air defense, HHQ-9 surface-to-air missiles are present. The system has a range of more than 100 miles or 160 kilometers and a maximum speed of Mach 4. It's mainly suited for traditional aerial targets. The warship class has little to no ballistic missile defense capability. For land attacks, Type 055 is equipped with CJ-10. The CJ-10 is a second-generation Chinese ground-based land attack missile. It's derived from the KH-55 missile. It has a range of about 1,500 kilometers or 930 miles and has a subsonic speed. The warship has the YU-8A, which is similar to the American VL ASROC. Type 055 is armed with 2 sets of dedicated torpedo launchers. The warship also has a 24-cell HQ-10 surface-to-air missile launcher. Type 055 is outfitted with HPJ-38 130mm dual-purpose naval gun, and HPJ-11 CIWS. The warship can also carry 2 medium-sized helicopters like Harbin Z-9, Chang Z-18, and Harbin Z-20. Zumwalt class has a unique design and has been designed to be stealthy. It has a tumble-home hull form, a design in which the hull slopes inward from above the waterline. This significantly reduces the radar cross-section since a slope returns a much less defined radar image rather than a more hard-angled hull form. Zumwalt-class vessels measure 610 feet and have a displacement of 16,000 tons, with a sustained speed of 55 kilometers per hour or 34 miles per hour. While the class is multi-mission capable, the focus is on land attack. The destroyers have 80 Mark 57 cells protected by Peripheral Vertical Launch System (PVLS), as well as 2 155mm guns. Each Mark 57 can carry all types of general missiles, including ASROC anti-submarine rocket torpedo, or up to 4 Evolved Sea Sparrow short-range surface-to-air missiles, as well as the Tomahawks. The 2 155mm advanced gun systems were supposed to be capable of engaging targets with precision-guided shells at ranges up to 60 miles or 95 kilometers. The Long-Range Land Attack Projectile, or LRLAP, the precision-guided shell that would arm the ship's guns, saw cost escalation from $50,000 a round to $800,000. The U.S. Navy, for this reason, canceled LRLAP. The U.S. Navy has decided to re-arm the class and shift the focus of Zumwalt from close-to-shore to blue water engagement with the installation of hypersonic weapons. The gun system will be replaced to add hypersonic weapons. Japanese Maya-class guided missile destroyer is an improved variant of the ASuW class. The Maya class retains the base design configuration of the ASuW class, but comes with an enlarged hull, which will enable the integration of future guns and laser point defense systems. Batch 2 warship has an overall length of 170 meters and has a displacement of 12,000 tons fully loaded. With an installed power of 69,000 horsepower, the propulsion system offers a maximum speed of approximately 55 kilometers per hour or 34 miles per hour. It has many sensors that ANSPY-1DV multifunction radar, ANSPQ-9B surface search radar, 3 ANSPG-62 illuminators, ANSQQ-89 with SQS-53C, and Mark 46 optical sight system. The class is Aegis Combat System enabled. The Aegis Combat System is the U.S. Navy's most modern surface combat system. It was designed as a complete system. The missile launching element, the computer programs, the radar, and the displays are fully integrated to work together. This makes the Aegis system the first fully integrated combat system built to defend against advanced air and surface threats. Maya has 96 total cells, VLS, vertical launch system, and can be armed with a variety of weapons like SM-3 Block 2A and SM-6 interceptors, as well as RIM-66 SM-2 surface-to-air missiles and the RIM-162 Evolved Sea Sparrow missiles, ESSM. Secondary weapons include a 5-inch gun, an SSM anti-ship missile launcher, 2 high-performance 20mm cannons, and 2 torpedo launch tubes. The South Korean Sejong the Great class, also known as KDX-3, has a length of 170 meters and displacement of 11,000 tons fully loaded. It has a max speed of 56 kilometers per hour or 35 miles per hour, and a range of 10,200 kilometers or 6,300 miles. Apart from the longer hull, the overall design is identical to that of the Arleigh Burke-class destroyer. The class is equipped with the Aegis combat system. Importantly, destroyers of the Sejong the Great class have a capacity of 128 VLS cells. The Sejong the Great class is armed with 16 SSM 700K Haesung long-range anti-ship missiles and 32 Hyunmoo-3 land attack missiles. 2 Mark 41 VLS, one with 48 cells and another with 32 cells, are fitted forward of the aft of the vessel for SM-2 Block 3B missiles. The ship point defense is provided by a single 30mm Goalkeeper CIWS and a RIM 116 Rolling Airframe Missile, RAM, Block 1 21-round launcher. The main gun fitted forward is a 127mm L-62 Mark 45 Mod 4 naval gun. The anti-submarine weaponry includes K-ASROC Hong Sang-ah Red Shark, anti-submarine rockets ASROC, and K-745 LW Chong Sang-ah Blue Shark torpedoes. A total of 16 rockets can be fired from the launcher fitted on the aft. Arleigh Burke destroyers are the cornerstone of the U.S. Navy. These ships of this class reach up to 56 kilometers or 35 miles per hour and have a range of 8,100 kilometers or 5,063 miles. The Arleigh Burke class of guided missile destroyer is the United States Navy's first class of destroyer to be built from the ground up to incorporate the Aegis combat system. The primary sensor is the ANSPY 6V1 AESA 3D radar, which is considered to be one of the most powerful naval radars. The armament is extensive. The warships have in total 96 cell Mark 41 VLS, divided into 2 blocks of 32 and 64 cells. These are capable of launching a variety of missiles, including Tomahawk, Standard Missiles 2, 3, and 6, ESSM Blocks 1 and 2, as well as RUM-139A VL ASROC. The destroyers could be fitted with 2 Mark 141 Harpoon missile launcher or Naval Strike Missile NSM launchers for the anti-ship role. 2 Mark 32 triple torpedo tubes will be present for launching Mark 46 or Mark 50 torpedoes. Arleigh Burke can carry 2 MH-60R Seahawk helicopters in its double hangar and helipad, enhancing its aviation capabilities. Onboard guns include 1 5-inch Mark 45 Mod 4 lightweight gun, 1 20mm .8-inch Phalanx CIWS, 2 25mm Mark 38 machine gun systems, and 4 half-inch caliber guns. Sophisticated sensors, as well as tried and tested weapon systems, puts Arleigh Burke at the top.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.